Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Carolan Carey.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. Beautiful day. Let me see. We are at September 23rd. I had to double check the date, and I messed up my laptop where I lost the date and the time up in the top right-hand corner. Let me tell you, I was a mess for a couple of days till I figured out how to fix that. So I'm so glad now I know what day it is. And so thank you for joining us. So you have me this evening. I hope that's okay with you. My website is carolancarey.com. And I hope that you will consider me your spirit connection. Welcome, Jill. Thank you. I got your Venmo tip already. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And thank you so much. I hope that Robin comes on. If she doesn't, Robin Cosmic Soul Food, right? It's her new show on Tuesday evenings. Fabulous show. Jill paid for a little mini reading for me, and I got to listen to it its entirety today, and it was a fabulous message. So I got to thank her. And she'd given me a message earlier in the day at the Spiritual View show that we did together with Tiffany for our VIPs. And I told her about the dragonfly. I saw a dragonfly and a red cardinal in the same day, like very close, like maybe within a few minutes of each other in my backyard. And I was like, wow, somebody's visiting. So it was very nice to have Robin confirm that my mom and dad came. So that was nice. And we were kind of kidding about it because I said they're probably rolling over. I got about 90 projects started, nothing finished yet. But, hey, that's how it rolls here when you're retired, I guess. So anyway, enough about me. Thank you so much, Gigi, Ruth Saltman. Thank you for joining us. Sugar Magnolia, that is Kim. Julie, hi, nice to see you. Kavita, hi, great to have you here again this evening. Jill, of course, we love having you on the show. What else did I want to talk about tonight? Oh, usually I was trying to open with a little, prayer. I'm the reluctant reverend because I'm really not, well, I end up being kind of bossy and preachy. So I try to refrain from that on my show so that you still like me. I feel like Sally feels you really like me. Anyway, instead of doing that tonight, I would ask you to say a silent prayer that your loved ones come in. I know they will be here because as soon as they hear that door open, in they come. I can feel them already. And we have the protection of our Heavenly Father, our Holy Mother, the Great Spirit. I wanted to do a little something different here for my own. Maybe in the future, I will do a study group or classes or something. I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to just talk about discernment for a moment. It appears that to me, if you're on social media, you watch any news formats or anything, it seems that we have a lot of things coming out, and maybe things that have been hidden, or maybe things that we weren't aware of, or that were deliberately withheld. And I just want to say something because I went down a few rabbit holes probably since the end of last year that were exhausting and wore me out and ended up being very disappointing to me. So I had to learn the value of discernment. So that's the word I'm asking for today, is discernment. We're asked in the Bible, Jesus in the Newer Testament talked about discerning the spirits. He didn't say don't talk to them. He said be discerning with the spirits. In Deuteronomy and a few other Old Testament volumes, you will see, or books rather, you will see things, don't talk to the spirits, don't do this. And people are still throwing that out at you, even though they don't go by the code of health and food and other things in the Old Testament. They threw that out, except for probably the most orthodox of Jews. Everybody else throws that out. But those things against mediumship, they'll throw that out on the table like, there you go, it's bad. Well, Jesus did not say that in the New Testament. He says, test the spirits. So their discernment has to come into play. And when he talked in parables, he spoke in parables. And the reason he did that, and you'll see this in like Matthew 13, 34 through 35, I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. And he talked in parables so that people who had ears to hear and eyes to see would comprehend his message and the truths that he was laying out. As far as things being hidden, I found this interesting. Things in Mark, it's in Mark 4, 22 through 25 verses, things are hidden temporarily, only as a means to a revelation. For there is nothing hidden except to be revealed, nor is anything kept secret except in order that it might be known. So nothing stays hidden forever. And I guess it will be revealed in God's time. Now, am I a Bible thumper? No. The reason I was raised a Catholic, we don't read the Bible. The priest reads the Bible. Well, some Catholics read the Bible, but I sure didn't. And in catechism class, we would get like maybe, a book of Acts, study a little bit about that, or, this gospel, this sermon, a little bit, but I wasn't really well versed on the Bible. And like others, maybe you're thinking, oh, the Bible is, there's mistranslations in there and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but it's a place to start. What I like about it, I say, don't throw your foundations that you learned as a child out, because that's where you're going to start. And then after that, you may say, hey, I don't believe that, or I don't think that. So this book is available on Amazon. This is called The New Testament Revelations of Jesus of Nazareth. And where I was studying was the Foundation Church of Divine Truth. This is like an overall book, which you can get on Amazon if you're a book person. What Jesus said, what he didn't say. Okay. And this is one of the 4 volumes of that study class, True Gospel Revealed Anew by Jesus. This is volume 2. There's 4 volumes. And 2 other books on the Old Testament. So that's quite involved. If you're a web person and want to check it out on the web, which I suggest, look up the Paget messages. These books were all downloaded through a medium who actually was not a medium. He was a Washington, D.C. lawyer who passed away in 1923. So I think it was 1917 to 1924. He downloaded Jesus and other people speaking to him about the Bible, about what they said, didn't say, what happened, what didn't happen. Quite interesting, contradicting a lot of what is in the Bible. So I thought you might find that interesting. The Paget messages. DivineLove.org is one part of these books, is a church based on these books, these volumes. And new-birth.net, a spiritual journey. On there, you will see people that have crossed over, American presidents, scientific leaders, new age kind of folks, and what they think now that they're in heaven, what their take is. And a lot of them were wrong. And they're admitting that they were wrong about what they were preaching and talking about, things like that. So you might find that it's a very controversial program, very controversial books, because a lot of people really don't want to believe that. They're stuck in their rut. So the reason I bring this up is everything is about discernment. So when you think you know something, that's why Jesus had said to have the eyes to see, and the ears to hear. It's not just enough for that, because you can hear and you can see it, but do you comprehend it? Do you get it in here? That's the important thing. So I ask, while we are praying for the health and well-being of our nation, of our government, safety of our law enforcement. Excuse me as I choke here. everyone that has lost loved ones, either due to COVID or violence. Please reassure them, Spirit, that they rest easy in heaven. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. I took my antihistamine, sprayed some bug spray, and I'll probably be choking a little bit. Okay. I still have these little bugs that follow me in from outside. Okay, so enough of that. If you are watching on YouTube, if you would like to please like, subscribe, and share, and ring the bell, we'd love to have that. If you're joining us from Rumble, you can give us a thumbs up. That would be great. We are in many, many places audio in case you just want to listen while you're washing dishes, driving home from work. Please, you know that you can just listen. You don't have to see us. You don't have to read the comments. If I do get validations tonight, I'll read them to you. So not just so you don't think I'm crazy, but it helps people understand who I'm speaking to and why they're here. It's not like 1-800 dial the dead. Let me just clarify this for a moment. When people are asking for a reading, generally their spirits are here. Their departed loved ones that they want to speak, their family members, their friends, their loved ones that pass. They're here. And the reason that they come is to reassure you they are okay. And sometimes they'll have a message for you. So that's why they come through. And if they can take that person, where are my cough drops? Pardon me. If they can take that person that I am explaining, oh, there they are, way over there. I guess we'll have to deal. They will validate that so that I know I'm on the right track. Okay. If you would like to donate to the show, you can do that. Super sticker here on YouTube, or you can use my Venmo account for Rumble, which is Carolan Carey. You are under no obligation to do that. I'm going to read you anyway, but I do give my super stickers a little bit more. I pull a card for them. I get a couple of minutes longer, and I will get through this choking escapade. So just hang on. Isn't that funny? I didn't cough all afternoon. So if you would like to do that, it's much appreciated. We love all of you. So I'm going to take the super sticker people first, and we'll get them out of the way. I appreciate every single one of you. Hi, Gigi. Okay, so our first person, I think, was Jill, who did a super sticker here. And also thank you for giving me a tip on Venmo. All the show hosts appreciate the donations because, we have production costs and we have things we have to do. So we appreciate that. And it's not necessary, but we certainly appreciate it. Thank you, Kavita, for your super sticker. Okay, where am I going to start here? I guess I'll start with Jill. And I also have some cards here. So let me get rocking and rolling here. Oh, and so if you're interested in what I was speaking about, let me know, and maybe I'll do a class or something. Discussion. There are study groups for this material all over the United States, and part of the church is in Canada. And there are two different theories. That's why there's two different churches. One, which is the one I studied under, does not ordain mediums. The reason being, they feel that the messages that they have is the foundation for their church. And although they did have a couple of people downloading information, taking messages of Jesus and other historical people, things like that, and some contemporary messages, they want to stay with that. The church in Canada allows mediums to be ordained in there, with jumping through some hoops with them, but they are also downloading contemporary messages, they believe, from Jesus and Mary and other people. Where the first church I mentioned does not believe that is true. So there you go. There's a difference. But the websites I gave you will allow you to check that out, and I hope that you do. because nothing learned is ever wasted. So, if you were a Bible thumper, if you had to read that as a kid, don't ignore those teachings, because metaphysically you may be able to go further with that and really get to the truth. And the truth is often hidden for a reason, as I read. Okay, so let me pull a card for you, Jill. I don't think I've gotten this one for you. This is from the Angel Messages from the Angel deck. And I have this one. I hope it's not too bright. This is Shante. And I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So you definitely need that, girl. Definitely need that. I'm sorry my table's kind of wobbling a little bit. It's an old table and tile floors. You know what I mean? So there we go. Let's see if that helps. Okay. And of course, if the cat jumps on the table, then it's really wobbling. So what else do I have for you? A lot in that card for you, because and I'm getting a thumbs up here. So I don't know if that is referring to the interview that you had discussed with me privately. Oh, and by the way, thank you so much for the reading with Robin. I don't know if you heard me. It was spectacular. Thank you very much. Robin is amazing. Getting a thumbs up here, as I said. And for some reason, Joel, I'm getting a pizza oven, like the brick, old fashioned, and you would slide it in on that old wooden paddle thing. I don't know why I'm getting that. Pizza oven. And something about conditioning. So I don't know if we're talking about conditioning wood, conditioning your body, conditioning yourself to try a new way of doing things. And you know who else I feel drawn to? Your husband. I just forgot his name. But I feel like I have your mother-in-law or a mother figure for your husband. Could be a grandmother, but I really feel mom. And I want to talk about for him. He probably never gets a message. I want to talk about the month of August. I don't know what conditioning means, but anyway, I'll put that out there. Month of August, and I believe I have your husband's mom here. If she's passed, if it's not her, then maybe it would be her grandmother. I'm not trying to cage my bets, but I just want to say I have this lovely woman here. She sends condolences to you, Jill. And she's saying to me, this lady is saying to me, I'm trying to get some of her personality here. She's talking about what is written. What is written? I think that's for you. I think she's bringing a message to you, Jill. Let me see if she has anything to say for her son. I have 3 with your husband's family. Are there 3 brothers or 3 kids or 3 something? Let me know if this is his mom. Let me see if she says anything. Because I gave her a tip on that before. Yeah, I'm going to get to Gigi next. Thank you. Yes, my husband wants to buy one we saw in California, a pizza oven. Roy, that's it. I couldn't think of it. Hi, Sam. Thank you. Hi, Anita. His mom passed 3 years ago. Okay, good. That makes me feel better. I hate trying to shove somebody else's mother at you. I don't want to do that. But Roy never gets a message, does he? Jill gets all the messages. Okay, so Thank you for the validation about the pizza oven. And he has 3 siblings, 1 pass. You were on it. Okay, thank you, Jill. Now, see, if you watch us on Rumble or YouTube, you'd be seeing these comments for yourself. But if you're just listening, you're going to have to listen to me blow my own horn. There you go. I'm not just blowing my own horn. I like to have validation that what I'm saying people can relate to. That's the important thing. It doesn't do me any good to bring a message. They're like, I don't know who that is. Right? So good. Okay. So we got her. And and I don't know if his dad has passed, or a male has passed, but I'm also getting I'm getting a flag here and like a brass band playing like patriotic music. So I don't know what that's about, or if this is the sibling. In any event, Roy, they are around you in spirit, and they're like on him, like about his health. Like I feel like I had mentioned this before. Both of you are going to join together in a therapy or program, which will not stop you from cooking and doing all the entertaining, all the things that you love to do. It's more about using a smaller plate, or trading off, instead of potato, we'll have 3 vegetables, or instead of the pasta, we'll have, I learned something watching some videos the other night on Italian food. Italians eat meatballs, but they don't eat them with spaghetti. That's an American thing. So they'll have meatballs. They'll have like 3 meatballs, a vegetable, and some salad greens. That's their meal. The spaghetti is cooked entirely different. Isn't that interesting? So there's something, the Mediterranean diet is something, a lot to be learned about that. So that's where I was getting at. So you may be doing something similar, you and your husband. So you're still going to be cooking. It's just eating in a different manner. They are bringing this to your attention because they want Roy to take care of himself, because he has a lot of things to accomplish yet. He is the kind of guy that's got, his brain is going 100 miles an hour. He's always got something going on. He is a natural entrepreneur, as Jill is. And they're like, hurry up and get through this stuff so you can retire and do what you're called to do. So both of you are never going to totally retire, but your retirement is going to be a work of enjoyment and your sole purpose. So I'm going to leave that with you. I want to let you know his brother and mom are looking out for him. Thank you for the confirmation. I appreciate it. Okay, let me get back up to Gigi. Take them in order, because I'm getting people nervous that I'm going to mess up. Gigi. Boy, you got a good reading from Kelly Jo last week, didn't you? I am so glad. And I'm not going to differ with Kelly Jo. She is always on the money. I am still seeing a ginger-haired guy being a little reddish. And she saw a dark-haired guy. So maybe there's more than one. Why there wouldn't be more than one, right? And the third book. The second one is, as we've, I think, discussed, the second one is more lyrics. And the third one, I keep getting this, is a fictional, maybe a fictional account, or could be a fictional account, of how you came through your trials and how you handled that, because I think it's inspiring. So that's just my personal take. I keep getting 2022 here, the year 2022. I do see some travel related to the book. I get California. I think I see New York and Nevada. Book promotion. Book promotion. Yep. And this is very nice. I often enjoy speaking to your uncle in spirit, but today I have your grandmother, and she's sending you love letters from heaven. So I don't know if this is part of a book, if this is, I think that is a book, but it's something, and they're like pieces of paper, just like floating down here, like hundreds of them floating down just for you. I wonder why that is. So I'm going to let you. Ah! Do I dare? I guess. Why not? Daniel, this is your card. I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. Ah! Now, you know, I think that's he's pretty handsome. I think what that means is he's assisting you in finding the right person. That doesn't mean he can't explore. And I know we'd all like to cut to the chase and not have to do that dating kind of thing. I wouldn't even know where to start with that at this point. But for you, you haven't been out of it that long. It's somebody who to me, you're finally, I don't care what he looks like, frankly. I keep seeing this ginger-haired guy, but I could be wrong. Could be just one of many. It's the sincerity and being genuine and cherishing you and somebody who gets you, right? And you can't go by the same package that you used to go by. You can't say, or please, you can't. You shouldn't, perhaps. I don't know what the right word is. I don't want to sound preachy, but it's too late. You're going to find the value within yourself, which is obvious to everyone except you. And once you do that, you're going to find a gentleman that appreciates you, values you, and cherishes you. But you have to do this first. And it's all coming because you've done this. Your story is very inspirational, and I really think you should write about it. As painful as it could be, if it's done with it could be fictional, it could be a sort of comedic thing when you stand back and look at it. Okay, this is really stupid. These people, am I really related to these people? Whatever, Try to think of it in that direction, but it's a good story that needs to come out. And of course, there are more lyrics. So, and I also get Indiana. I don't know why I get Indiana, but so I've mentioned Nevada, Indiana, New York, California, and of course, Tennessee. So I think those are some things that you're going to be traveling around doing. The COVID pandemic has put a kibosh on your plans, but it's only delayed. It's not canceled. So, all right. Good luck with that. All right. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay. I got to get a move on. All right. Where am I? So that was Jill. That was, okay. Kavita. No, I'm sorry. That was Gigi. Julie. Jill, do I got to read you again? Julie. I'll give you more on, I'll give you a minute more on Roy. I kind of gypped him. Julie. I feel like I'm laying out plans, Julie. I'm laying out plans. I like things planned out, or I think I should plan things out. Now, something's going to happen at the spur of the moment, which is going to throw that theory out the window. Some kind of challenge here. I'm getting a challenge here, Julie. A challenge like, and I get the word tires. I don't know why I'm getting that. Challenge. I don't know what that means. There's some kind of challenge, work or financial or something. Now, I believe we have the dad in spirit? Or the grandpa? I forget which one it is. I also feel, is there an aunt and uncle over there? Or is there an uncle over there? Let me know. I feel that we have people in spirit coming in, talking about this challenge. Look at Tiffany trying to keep me on board here. Joe, stop with the super stickers. You're killing me. Are you giving those away, hon? Where was I? Okay. Now I have a gentleman in spirit. Something about a challenge. Okay, so we'll get back to that. Why is my throat so dry? I have an older gentleman here driving an Oldsmobile. I was going to say an Oldsmobile. An old car with the big steering wheel. And a plaid shirt. Let me see if I've got any comments from... I am at comedic is my style. Oh, no, it's for Ruth. Okay. Grandpa. And yes, an uncle. And nothing for mom? Okay, well, let's talk to her. Who's Kitty? Kitty or Cat or Catherine? Kit? Oh, giving away to Ruth. Cadillac. Not an Oldsmobile. Cadillac. Thank you, Julie. I don't know if she baked, Julie, but I have somebody here who has got baking pans out, like muffin tins and I have an older lady in a kitchen with these baking tins, flour, apples. Maybe that's grandma. Not Kitty. Okay. Keiki. Who's that? Or is she saying Reiki? Keiki. Is it a K-I name or a K-E name? Okay. Who is that? Oh, your dog. Okay, let's go there. Mom brought that up. Okay, so mom, I think mom is with mom's mom. Or somebody's mom, because of the baking, just the dated look on it, on the scene that I'm seeing goes back a bit. This dog, I feel like I have lighter paws. Oh, you have all your mom's baking things. Okay, good. So, okay, we're still with mom. Good. Okay, great. So let me reiterate here a minute. It wasn't Kitty, folks. It was Keiki, something like Keiki. Sort of like Reiki, but it's Keiki, I think. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. I'm seeing, this is a nice sized dog. I'm seeing paws that are lighter. Like, okay, I'm getting these. It's a different color. The paws are a different color than the body of the dog. Oh, that means child in Hawaiian. Keiki means child in Hawaiian. Thank you, Julie, for that. And Julie is saying she has all her mom's baking things. So we do have mom here. I was kind of trying to throw it off on a grandparent, but that's not the case. It's mom. Okay, thank you for that. So mom and I guess that was grandpa driving, which I said was an Oldsmobile, and it's not. It's a Cadillac. Okay, I stand corrected. But anyway, driving a big car. They're all on the other side of the family dairy in Hawaii. How interesting. Wonderful. And in 1958. Oh, okay. I get mangoes with them. Usually, you would think pineapple, right? Hawaii, but I think there's mangoes or some other kind of fruit that Hawaii is known for. It's usually pineapples and sugarcane, but I was there. I don't remember all of the history, but there's something else. Mangoes, maybe, or jackfruit, or something big. So, and they slice these things. I mean, they do this with pineapples too. They have like a machete, and they're doing this. Wow, that's kind of dangerous. But anyway, this is what they're doing. They're giving you they're reminding you of the sweeter things in life. They're advising you to throw caution to the wind, throw everything in the car, and take a trip. Take a road trip. So there you go, Julie. Here's your card, and you can't see it. Let me see. It says Ariel. Arlel. Ariel. Okay. Sorry, I can't read. I have a little dark here. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. There you go, Julie. Thank you. Okay. Well, you're very intuitive. That's why you know that. Okay. Let me get back on schedule here, so I don't give Tiffany a coronary. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Let me do Kavita's. And then I'll do Jill's people. Who she wants me to do. Kavita. Nice to see you, Kavita. I hope you are feeling better. You got some good readings too. From Kelly Joe. Let me pull your card first. And let me write who I'm doing so I don't forget. Vita. Okay, so here's Caressa is your card, which I don't know if you can see that. It says, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you in your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Kavita, I have somebody or anybody, but I thought Kavita might enjoy this lady. This lady, what's her thing? Real Tarot 1123. Look her up on YouTube. Fascinating. She uses about 12 decks. She is what, Asian Indian, would you call it? Or Hindu, Indian? And I thought you might be interested in her, not just because of her nationality. And I love the way she goes, you all. I don't know where she lives. I haven't figured that out yet. She is an amazing reader. Absolutely amazing. I had another one too, but she made a social comment I didn't agree with, so I'm not recommending her. This lady I would recommend. Very authentic, like her. Okay. Give you a really good sense of, she does high profile cases. Why did I say that? Okay. So anyway, but what I like about her is the spiritual vibe I get from her. And that's what I get about your mom and other women in the family too. And I have a few gentlemen here as well. Your mother is, I want to say devout in a way, as spiritually devout, maybe not religiously, but I feel as though there are offerings made and there are candles lit and there's incense burned and there are prayers sent and maybe words written. And I get the word Sanskrit, so I don't know if that means something to you. But anyway, she kind of bosses. She's a slight lady. I don't feel a big lady. But I feel like she had a way of looking at you in complete earnestness. So that's just the feeling that I get with this lady. Let me know if this is Mom. I think it is. Sam is before Ruth. Okay. And you're still being bothered by this ear thing, but it is going to get resolved. Come hell or high water, she says. I don't think she would have said that here, but she's telling me, she says, I'm trying to talk in your lingo, she says to me. It's quite funny. Come hell or high water, she said, we are going to get this resolved. Okay, Kavita. And also, big art. I get art. Kavita, put your website up here that has your art on it. Kavita is an amazing artist. And I get the word commission. So I feel as if maybe you're going to be commissioned to do some artwork, okay? So that might not be till June of 2024. Okay, so, and don't give up hope of anything yet because things haven't even started to take up. Okay, where am I? Tonight is seen. Sounds like your grandma. Okay. Oh, thank you. I know Julie very well, and you were spot on with her. Thank you. Thank you, Robin. You're on the list too. Okay, let me get back to my list because I'm a little confused as to that package has been thrown. Oh, okay. Good for you, Gigi. You got rid of that, what you thought you wanted. Jill Sheen says, you were also supportive of me on your shows, so I'd like to pay it forward. Thank you. Okay, so am I doing Ruth? Oh, that sounds nice, Kim. For Jill. Gigi, Julie, Jill, and Kavita. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do Ruth. God, I got a lot of comments. Kavita said she's feeling better. Thanks. Okay. Sam is before Ruth. Okay. Sorry. Hold on, Ruth. Sam. I just get, now I don't know if you've debunked this. We've gotten this several times, a few of us, these messages about film, production, and the song that I'm hearing for you is You Ought to Be in Pictures. You ought to be in pictures. You know that. So why am I getting that, Sam? I also want to talk about the month of December. December, and I feel like I have to pull a card. The month of December is very important. Okay, here we go. Azure. Whoops. Azure. Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to make it happen. That's what I always do. I'm like, why hasn't it happened yet? I know. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. All right. So December is very significant. I don't know why I have a book deal here. I'm hoping this is for Sam. I think he's an IT guy. But I still get theater and I still get this. So we've got a few of us have gotten this. So I can't just be crazy, right? So I don't know if you would be using your IT skills in conjunction with that, or if this is something you would do on the side. Sam, do you have a Vietnam vet on the other side? Or a veteran on the other side? Because I feel, I want to say Vietnam. So I don't know if you have someone in your life, your dad, or if someone's passed. But I get Vietnam vet. And I feel there was a lot of misunderstanding. And if this person is still with you, there's time to come to a bridge. Or, as I'm seeing a bridge, or he says no. No Vietnam vet? Okay. Well, I have a Vietnam vet here. Could be a friend. I'm just going to give you what I got. And I'm seeing a bridge in the spiritual world, and I feel someone and you making amends through the veil. Hi, Joanne. Nice to have you here with us. Psychic Joanne Leo. Oh, you're from India like Kavita. Joanne Leo is in the house, so we all have to be on our best behavior now. You were from India like Kavita. Why am I getting Vietnam? Okay, I don't know. Not my place to question. I'm just giving it to you. Okay? I still get a lot of theater, documentary production. I'm still getting something like that. So I don't know if this is something you're going to do. Maybe you would have something about a documentary on a Vietnam vet. Don't know. But I'm just going to give it to you. I can't interpret it. I'm not sure what I'm saying. So now I do see promotion, big boom in the first half of the new year. I don't know what that means, Sam. But I like it. Okay. And some kind of celebration. So I think it's past New Year's. So could this be personal? Could this be a relationship? Let me know. But I do feel all good things coming here. If what I'm saying doesn't make sense, maybe it will. Or I could be reading somebody else. Okay. Thank you for joining us, Sam. And thank you, Jill, for paying for that reading. That was very nice of you. And also, Sam, I have a lady in spirit that I could identify from India with a lovely, those lovely outfits, like a scarf around her in beautiful colors. And this could be maybe grandmother or something. She's holding out some gold coins to you. So I think this is what's coming for you, Sam. So I hope that you can take that. Lovely lady. I hope that I get to talk to her again someday. All right. Where are we? I've already messed up my show. I only have 10 minutes left, and I've already messed this all up. All right. Thank you for your patience. Who else? I may have to go to a longer show. Who else? Davida. No problem. Thank you, Carolan. Help her out. Anita. Do I have any more super stickers, Jill? Ruth. Sorry, Ruth. God, we've been getting so many readings. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm seeing that this beautiful older car. I guess I'm getting classic cars tonight. See this beautiful older car, all spit polished, shiny. But what I'm seeing is the wheels. Getting the wheels. Now, I got this something about tires before, but I'm seeing the wheels, and it has that intricate kind of what do you call it, spokes, hubcappy kind of thing. Not a hubcap, the inside of the wheel. You don't see that too much anymore. Beautiful car, very shiny. I also have the word uncle here, so I don't know if you have an uncle in spirit, Ruth. He goes, I have a gentleman here, and he says your mom sent me. So he arrives in this car, I guess. What's he saying? Would you have a gentleman? Very fond. Could it be a godfather, a godparent, an uncle, someone who's very fond of you, Ruth? Thank you, Sam. See, I got everybody keeping me in line here tonight because I don't know where I am. Jill messed me up. I love you, Jill. Thank you. I have to be kept on a short leash. Yes, Robin, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to squeeze it right in here. Ruth. So this gentleman, he says, your mom sent me, and he says, listen, don't do it the way you think you should do it. Do it the way that it comes. Because I get the impression, as I think all of your books, I think, are probably channeled, but I just feel that there's more stuff coming. You're on a very practical level, and I appreciate that, and nobody does it better than you. I feel there is more guidance coming in some way, like a channeled kind of thing, and I'll just put that out there. I also feel like I have a chocolate lab or something, a dog that looks like a lab. And this gentleman is doing rub-offs. He's doing like lottery, something about lottery, or he was a bookie, or not trying to expose your family secrets. I'm just saying, I don't know if he went to the bookmaker. Isn't that funny? I love the stuff they bring up. Ay, my Uncle Delbert on mom's side. That would make sense. All right, Delbert. What are you doing? Exposing cards and gambling? So I'm wondering if he was doing a little... I get a guy that has gets a lot of joy out of life. So he's like, don't be so regimented. Enjoy life, Ruth. I saw the perfect t-shirt for you today, Ruth. Because you're a I think it may, or maybe I saw it for, I don't know if you're a grandmother, right, Ruth? And Robin, it says, I'm not just a grandmother, I'm a magical granny. So I kind of like that. All right. So Uncle Delbert is telling you to take it easy. Let me pull your card. I better step on it. This is Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it? There you go. Love Delbert. I'd like to talk to him again. A lot of blessings from your mom. Beautiful flowers here for you. She loves flowers. And she's having a ball over there. Somebody's playing bingo too. Just wanted to let you know that. Okay. Robin. Not only does your mother sing on the other side, she dances down. She says, I'm looking all svelte. And I feel very, I know you had mentioned you had Marilyn Monroe as a guide. You know, she was one of the first people that came to me when I was starting to do some readings. Pops right in. Lovely person. And I think she's very open to all this. She's learned a lot over there. She's very open. And I think if anybody expresses any kindness about her memory, or she thinks that you're open to her, she will come in. So I think that's why she showed up on my doorstep. She says to you, Robin, I am so lucky to have you. That's what she says. I am so lucky to have you. And your mother also is a fan of Marilyn Monroe's. And your mother talks about how things used to be. Now, I don't know if she did a little honky tonk, your mom, in her day, but I get that impression. And I don't know why I've got Missouri here. I'm at 8:55, and I'm sure I've missed somebody, but I'm doing my best. You're welcome, Ruth. I get honky tonk with your mom. Was it Creedence Clearwater Revival that did Honky Tonk Woman? I think so. Could be wrong. Oh, she likes Honky Tonk? Okay, great. Great. Joey's like, you're fantastic. Look who's talking here. Thank you. Thanks for joining the show. Let me see if I can squeeze. I got like 4 minutes. Who did I miss besides Joey? Oh, Sam did his own. Oh, Tiffany says her Uncle Micah was in Vietnam and is now in heaven. Sorry, Sam, I was trying to give you that uncle. Well, he's here for you, Tiffany. We were just talking that you never get any readings. Well, here he is, Uncle Mike. He was pushy. Yeah, well, if you don't seek, you will not receive. He says, if you don't seek it out, you're not going to get it. He's very welcome. I do a lot of veterans in spirits. He's very welcome here. Thank you very much, Tiffany's uncle, for showing up. I really appreciate you. God bless you. And his birthday is Saturday. So happy birthday in heaven, Uncle Mike. We love you. You really think it's a great show? I don't know. I kind of messed up. Took up too much of my time. Let me see. You're welcome, Tiffany. We're just saying you don't get any readings. And Robin's stepdad was their stepdad from Missouri. So Robin's stepdad from Missouri says hello. Did I pull a card for you, Robin? I don't like that one. And I don't like that one. Very selective about what I do. Okay. This is why I failed tarot reading, by the way. Leela, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Thank you, Robin, for the beautiful readings you did for me. I can't tell you how much that means to me, knowing that my parents are around and that they're laughing at me is fine. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That means they're okay. I'm amazing. I have 2 minutes. Joey. Your brother I think you have 2 brothers that passed. And your dad. I have the 3 men and the dog. 3 men and a dog. It's like the beginning of a joke. Your dad said, that sounds like the beginning of the joke. Or 3 men and a dog. Well, did to a bar. That's your dad. Oh, God bless him. Oh, he just thinks you are the bomb, Joe. Everything that you do. He says, you light up my life. He really enjoys the work that you do and the people that you help. He says, you are so blessed to have found this. He goes, it doesn't matter when we find it, as long as we find it, right? So I want to thank, I wish I could have done more for everyone. Thank you all for joining us. I hope I got everybody. I didn't get Anita, and I am so sorry, but I'll be doing readings the next couple of weeks, and we'll get Joey scheduled to come back on the show, and we look forward to that. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I kind of messed up and didn't quite get to everybody that I wanted to, but I thought those were a few things about discernment was very important to bring up, because I've been fooled too. So I just want to, I've had the wool removed from my eyes, and just because they say they're saying the truth doesn't mean it's true. You got to look at who's talking. Okay, so I'm just pointing that out. Be discerning. God bless you all. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. God bless.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.